anybody getting sleep around here? Mama! Mommy!
I said, shut your trap, Molly.
Stop shoving poor kid. She ain't doing nothing to you.
She's keeping me awake, ain't she?
No, you're keeping us awake.
I am not.
You are too. All of ya, go back to sleep. Mama. Mommy. It's all right, Molly. Annie's here. It was my mama, Annie. We was riding on a ferry boat, and she was holding me up to see all the big ships. And then she was walking away, waving. I couldn't find her no more. Anyways. Hello. It was only a dream, honey. Now, you gotta go back to sleep. It's after 3 o'clock. Annie, read me your note. My note? Yeah? Please. Sure, Molly.
Here it comes again. Ugh.
Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie. She was born on October 28th. We'll be back to get her soon.
We will tap a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half.
So that when we come back for her, you'll know that she's our baby. Oh my goodness, now they're laughing.
All right, do you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth or out?
Gee, I dream about having a mother and father again. But you're lucky. You really got it. I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away.
And goodbye. Aha! Gotcha! I hear ya, brat. I always hear ya. Get up. I said get up!
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan!
I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying they loved me and they were coming back for me.
Yeah, that was 1922. This here's 1933. They must have got stuck in traffic. Now you in here, get up! Get up, get up! Now, for this one's shenanigans, you'll scrub the floors and strip them beds for the laundryman.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know! And you'll get down on your knobby little knees and you'll clean this dump until it shines like the top of the Chrysler building!
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Get to work! Now! Why, any kid would want to be an orphan. I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's a hard knock row. We have cotton blankets instead of wool. Empty bellies instead of full. It's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? Don't it seem like there's never any light? Well, today don't you wanna throw the towel in? It's easy to the morning of a flight. No one's there when your cheeks are thick and creamy. No one cares if you grow or you shrink. No one tries when your eyes get red and creepy. From the cry you would think this was a sing along. Empty belly life. Raspberry life, full of sorrow life, no tomorrow life. Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he? No one cares for you, a smidge. When you're in an orphanage, it's a hard knock life. You'll stay till this dump shines like the top of the Chrysler building. Yank the whiskers from her chin. Jabber with the safety pin. Make her drink a baby pin. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Drink like that. I said, get some work. It's a hard knock. It's a hard knock life for us. No one cares for you, a smidge. When you're in an orphanage, it's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's the hard knock
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan. 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 I love you, Miss Hannigan.
you! What are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Get her out of there! You. Your days are numbered. All right, breakfast. No, you don't get hot mush this morning. You get cold mush. Yay! And after your mush, you'll go straight to your sewing machines. There's an order of dresses you'll finish today if you have to work straight through to midnight?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
All right, line up.
Laundry! Laundry done!
Morning, bundles!
Morning, kids. Clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not.
Good morning, bundles.
Oh, yeah, Aggie, running a little late. See you in January.
Oh, come back here, you big handsome brute. Don't you want to know what I'm getting you for Christmas?
What?
Egg foo young in Chinatown for 2. On me.
Egg for young on Christmas?
Oh, you can eat. So, what are you getting me?
Wait till I get you last year.
Nothing.
Good, you're getting it again.
Get out of here with that damn laundry.
Okay, so long, Aggie, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, kids.
Merry Christmas, bundles!
Herald angels.
You call this place clean? It's like a pigsty in here, Annie. Annie? Annie? Where the heck is that Annie?
Annie ain't here!
What do you mean? Annie ain't here.
She just went with Mr. Bundles in the laundry bag.
Bundles. Police! Police!
Yeah!
There's a whole bunch of them running miles on 14th Street. Come on.
Hey, there's one they didn't get. Poor boy. Did they hurt you? They're after you, ain't they? Don't worry, they're after me too, and I ain't gonna let them get you or me. I'll take care of you, and everything's gonna be fine. For the both of us. Not today. Well, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and sorrow. Till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away.
Hey, little girl, come over here.
Yes, officer?
That dog there. Haven't I seen him around this neighborhood? Ain't he a stray?
A stray? Oh, no, officer. He's my dog.
He's your dog, huh? Then what's his name?
His name's Sandy. Right, that's it, Sandy. I call him Sandy, you see, because it's nice sandy color.
Sandy Collar. Let's see if he answers to that name.
Answer?
Yeah, when you call him.
Oh, see, officer, I just got him, and sometimes he doesn't want to answer.
Call him.
Okay. Here's Sandy. Here, boy. Here's Sandy. Come on, Sandy. Good Sandy. Good old Sandy.
That's your dog. But the next time I see him, I want to see him with a license. And if he doesn't have a license, he's going to the pound. And they put him to sleep at the pound. You understand?
Yes, officer. I understand. With a license.
Now, move along before you catch your death of cold in this weather.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. Let him start the day that's gray and lonely. I stick up my chin and grin and say, the sun
lousy.
Sophie, is this junk ready yet?
Patience! Patience! Big Wave, John D. Rockefeller, how'd it go today?
7 million people in the city. And you can't sell one lousy apple? Excuse me. Folks, excuse me. Did anybody here leave a red-headed kid at an orphanage 11 years ago?
Not me, kid.
Nope. Ladies and gents, dinner is served.
Hey, kid, do you want something to eat?
Nah,
Okay.
but my dog does.
Here you go, kid. Eat your fill.
Thanks, lady. What are you doing out alone at this time of night? Looking for my mom and dad. They're lost. Lost? How long have you been looking for them? 11 years.
Hi, kid. I think it's time to give up.
No, I'm gonna find them.
Now that's something I haven't heard since 1928. What? Optimism.
Optimism? What are we not to be optimistic about? Look at us. Life's a nightmare.
Well, you gotta have traffic rattling overhead all night to wake you up from your nightmare.
Empty pockets.
At least you got pockets.
Freezing fingers.
Lucky you got them empty pockets.
Newspapers for blankets.
You could read in bed.
You should have been a politician.
Yeah, you should have run against Roosevelt.
Hey, listen to this.
Former President Herbert Hoover said today in an interview, though I was in no way personally responsible for the 1929 stock market crash, I have the deepest sympathy for the millions who are now ragged, hungry, and hopeless.
Ragged!
Hungry.
Today we're living in a shanty.
Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove for herself what so many women long to prove, that because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be over. That romance can live at 35 and after.
Oh, dear merciful God, I hope so. Yeah?
Miss Hennigan, is it?
Yeah?
Lieutenant Ward, 17th District. We found your runaway. You...
Oh, thank you so much, officer. Children, guess what? What? There's hot cocoa and ginger snaps for you in the recreation room. Shoo! Oh, thank you so much, officer.
It's all in the line of duty. We found her down by one of those Hoovervilles, down by the docks. She was with this mangy dog, but he got away.
Oh, you poor little pumpkin, out there in the cold with nothing but this thin sweater. I hope you didn't catch influenza. Thank you so much, officer.
No problem. And you, I never want to hear that you've ever run away from this nice lady again.
It's not.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You, I'll have your head for what you've done. And the next time you walk out of that door, it'll be 1953. Well, you glad to be back, huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar. What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
You can get me fired for what you've done. Had the Board of Orphans sticking their noses in here? Well, you'll pay for this. I promise you'll pay. Stay.
Good afternoon. Miss Hannigan?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm Grace Farrell. So, and the New York City Board of Orphans suggested that I come
Wait,
by.
I can explain everything. It wasn't my fault. See, it was Annie. She got into Bumble's laundry basket and
Miss Hannigan?
And I know I should have called Mr. Donatelli instead of the cops.
I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan. I haven't the slightest idea what you are talking about.
Ah, wait a minute. Hold it, sister. I know what this is. If it's beauty products you're peddling, I don't need any. Get out.
I'm not peddling anything, Miss Hannigan. I'm private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
Oliver
And he-
Warbucks? The Oliver Warbucks?
The Oliver Warbucks.
Love the hat. You know, I read in Winchell's column that Oliver Warbucks is the world's richest unmarried man.
I wouldn't know. I don't read Mr. Winchell. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays at his home.
An orphan?
Yes, an orphan.
Are you sure he would rather have a lady? I got 2 weeks coming. It was a joke. What kind of orphan did you have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent
Mississippi, capital MISSISSIPI, Mississippi.
and cheerful.
Shut up!
And how old? Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8 or 9? 10. 11! Yes, 11 would be perfect. Oh, and I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
11. A redhead. No, I'm afraid we don't have any orphans like that around here.
What about this child right here?
Oh, no. You wouldn't want Annie. She's a drunk. And a liar. She's a drunk and a liar.
Yes, I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar. Annie, come here. Annie, would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' home?
I would love to. I would really love to.
No, wait, you can have any orphan in the entire orphanage, just not Annie.
Why?
I just told you.
I assume, Miss Hannigan, that this has something to do with all that business about the laundry bag and the police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans. Sign it.
Oh, I'll sign it. I'm an easy gal to get along with. If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you get.
It's Annie I want.
It's Annie you'll get.
Oh boy!
So if you'll just get her coat, I'll take her along right now.
Coat. She don't have no coat.
All right, then we'll buy her one.
Oh boy!
We'll go to Bergdorf's and get you a warm winter coat.
I'm getting a coat! She's getting a coat!
Come along, dear Mr. Warbucks. Let's see. It's waiting outside.
Oh boy, I can hardly believe it!
She can hardly believe this.
Hey kids, I'm getting out for Christmas. I'll write to ya! Bye, Annie! Bye, kids!
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan. And season's greetings.
Yeah. Season's greetings. Someday I'll land in a nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of the
Yeah, I'm finding certain spots I can invest in. Look at this nice box open for you.
Good afternoon, Miss Farrell.
Good afternoon, Gray. Everyone? Yes. Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
No, miss. His plane from Chicago landed at 3:30, so we're expecting him any minute.
Do you really live here? Or is this a train station?
We really live here.
Oh, boy!
Mrs. Greer?
Yes, ma'am.
Has the carpet been laid in the dining room?
Yes, ma'am.
And has the Steinway been tuned?
Yes, ma'am.
Everything is in order, miss. Where Mrs. Pugh has prepared his favorite dinner.
New England clam chowder,
Wonderful.
Idaho potatoes,
Wonderful.
Kentucky fried chicken,
And?
baked Alaska.
Fine.
It will be good to see Mr. Warbucks again.
Yes. 6 weeks is a long time.
Yes.
Now, would you all come here a moment, please?
Quickly, everyone! Everyone, quickly!
Everyone, this is Annie. She'll be with us for the next 2 weeks for Christmas.
Yes!
Annie, this is everyone.
Hi, everyone.
May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear.
I really love my new coat, Miss Farrell.
That's nice, dear. Now, Annie, what do you want to do first?
The floors. I'll scrub them and then I'll get to the windows.
Annie, you won't need to do any cleaning while you're here.
I won't.
No, of course not. You're our guest. And for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. Now, Cecile will take out all your clothes.
These are best of no boy thing.
Your bath is drawn by Mrs. Greer.
Bubbles. No, soap, I think.
A net comes in to make your bed.
Silk sheets, no. The satin sheets, I think. I think I'm gonna like it here.
The swimming pool is to the left.
Inside the house?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
The tennis court is in the rear.
I've never even picked up a racket.
Have an instructor here at noon. Oh, and get that done, Fudgefellow. He's available.
Yes, miss.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
Annie, when you wait, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Pugh comes to take it away. No need to pick up any toys.
That's all right. I have the other three anyway.
No finger will you lift, my dear. We have but one request. Please put us to the test.
I know I'm gonna like it here. Used to brew in a tube where I sit and freeze. Get me now.
Holy cow!
Could someone please?
You didn't mean it. We never had a little girl.
I'm very glad to volunteer.
We hope you understand. Your wishes are command. We know you're gonna like it. Welcome.
Been gone 6 weeks. Where the hell is everyone? Hello.
Sir. Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
It's good to be home. Drake, dismiss the staff.
Yes, sir.
Now, Grace, if you'll get your notebook, we can begin by, who is that?
sir. The orphan who will be spending the Christmas holidays with us.
The orphan? That's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan. So I chose a girl.
Well, I suppose you'll have to do. So, Annie, huh? Annie what?
Sir?
What's your last name, child?
Oh, I'm just Annie. Sir, Mr. Warbucks, I haven't got any last name. That I know of.
So you're just Annie.
Just Annie. I'm sorry that I'm not a boy.
I don't suppose you'd like to meet Babe Ruth.
Oh boy, sure. Who's Babe Ruth?
I couldn't be happier that you'll be spending Christmas with us. Now, Grace, I'd like to go over those figures on the iron ore shipments from Toledo to... What are we supposed to do with this child?
Well, it is her first night here, sir.
Oh, it is, huh? Well, your first night here, Annie. I guess we'll have to do something special for you. Would you like to go to a movie?
Gosh, sure, Mr. Warbucks. I'd love to. I mean, I heard a lot about them, but I've never been to one.
Never?
No, sir.
Well, we'll have to do something about that, and right away. And only the best for you, Annie. You'll go to the Roxy, then an ice cream soda at Rumpelmeyer's, then a carriage ride around Central Park.
Golly.
Grace, forget about dictation for tonight. We'll do it in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Instead, you take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Gee.
Something the matter, Annie?
Nothing, sir. It's just... gee.
Now, what is it, Annie? You don't want to go to the movies?
No, I want to. It's just... I thought you were going to take me.
Me? No, I'll be much too busy to take you.
Gee.
You see, Annie, I've been away for 6 weeks inspecting my factories, or what's left of my factories with this damn depression. And when a man runs a multi-billion-dollar corporation...
I know. That's okay, Mr. Warbucks. I understand.
Well, I don't...
Excuse me, sir?
Yes.
Bernard Baruch calling.
Good. Hello, Barney. Yes, I got in about an hour ago. No Chicago and Detroit. Barney, I didn't like what I saw out there. Factory shutting down. My factory shutting down. Your debt, darn tootin'. If I'm not making money, nobody's making money. Well, gosh, darn it, Barney. Your pal Roosevelt has got to do something drastic. He's got to come up with a new program, a new plan, a new something. Yes, I know he's a Democrat, but he's a human being too. Yes, I'd like to talk to you about it. Why don't you come over tonight and we can... Well, yes, I'd like to show you my... Take it tomorrow, Barney. Tonight I have a date to go to the movies with a 10-year-old girl.
11.
I was mistaken, Barney. She's 11. Bye, Barney. Greg?
Yes, sir.
Coach?
Yes, sir.
You'll come too, of course, Grace.
Yes, sir.
We'd be wanting the Bentley, sir, or the Duesenberg.
Oh, the Duesenberg, I think.
Excellent choice, sir.
No, wait. That child's been cooped up in an orphanage. No Duesenberg. We'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Well, why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Ah, marvelous. Smell that. Fifth Avenue bus fumes. There's no air quite like the air of New York. It's funny. You don't realize how much you've missed. The whole damn city, until you've been away from it for a while. Like the man said, after New York, every place else is Bridgeport. NYC, what is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. NYC, I go in with without you, then I can't get enough of cab drivers answering back in language far from pure. Enough of Frankfurters answering back, brother, you know you're in NYC. Too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold, too late. I'm sold again on NYC.
And now, CBS Radio brings you Ma Perkins. Ma's daughter, Faye, is going to marry Carl Michaels. On Friday, Carl went back to Chicago.
Oh, Carl, don't go back to Chicago.
But no sooner had Carl left town than Dr. Andrew paid a visit to Faye.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan. I know you're busy, but this needs to be signed and returned.
That's mine.
This needs to be signed and returned to Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What for?
Well, Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that guess what? What? He wants to adopt her.
How nice. How wonderful. Now let me get this wonderful news straight. Annie is going to be Warbucks' kid. The daughter of a millionaire.
Oh, no, no, no. The daughter of a billionaire. Yes. And Mr. Warbucks asked me to drop by in person to let you know that Annie won't be coming back here ever.
Ever. My. Would you excuse me for just a moment, please? You got any more wonderful news?
Merry Christmas, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
Pardon me, Toots. Hi, sis. Long time no see, huh?
Oh, God. Rooster. If it doesn't rain, then it pours. They finally let you out of Sing Sing, huh?
Yeah. I got me 6 months off for good behavior.
Yeah, I'll bet. What was it this time?
Some old geezer said I swindled him out of $1,100.
Yeah, why'd you say that?
Because the rooster swindled out of $1,100.
Ah, look.
It's true.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from New Jersey City, Miss Lily St. Regis.
I named after the hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you just love Lily, sis?
No, I'm just nuts about her. Rooster, come here. Do me a favor.
Oh, anything.
Get out of here and take the St. Regis with you.
Oh, come on, Abby.
Now, Kenneth, you're looking for another handout, huh?
Nah, I got me $80 coming in the mail Thursday. So if I could just have 10 to tide me over, Abby.
Not even a nickel for the subway, Rooster.
A fiver, Abby?
$5? Listen to you with all your big talk. Gonna be living in Clover.
This ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
Oh yeah, I'm on the city. Steady salary, free food, free gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you are doing like I'm doing. Lousy.
Lousy.
Say, sis, how'd the Hannigan kids ever end up like this anyway, huh? On the skids. I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us her lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you do.
You don't get there by playing from the rowboat.
No, you stack the aces.
You load the dice.
Mother dear, oh, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice?
Easy street. Easy street. Where you sleep till noon.
Cheater and thief.
Alice?
Yeah, she works for Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks, the millionaire?
No, the Oliver Warbucks, the billionaire, you dumb hoe. Tell. She works for him up at his mansion on Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue? He don't live on no Fifth Avenue.
Now, where does he live?
Oh, yeah.
Easy Street. Easy Street. Where the rich folks play. Land and land all day. And feet that never love feet to Easy Street. Where you can stay.
Easy Street.
Oh, shut up!
So what that they want anyway, Aggie?
She came by and tell me the wonderful news that Annie, one of the orphans from here, Annie, God, I hate that kid. Annie's getting adopted by Warbucks.
Mommy, little orphan, living in the lap of luxury. Ain't fair.
No, it ain't fair.
It ain't fair how we scrounge for 3 or 4 bucks. Once she gets Warbucks.
The little brat.
It ain't fair. This here life is driving me nuts. Well, we get peanuts. She's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady.
To get more bucks.
Instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something cheap.
Where would that put us?
Solo.
Give you one. Maybe don't get it now. That's where it
Listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet and you and Mrs. Roosevelt come here for supper Christmas Eve on your way to Hyde Park? You would? Well, that's wonderful, yes. Goodbye, Mr. President. I thought he was going to say yes, I never would have asked him. Grace, call Al Smith and find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
Your package from Tiffany's?
Yes, sir. Arrived this morning.
Ah, fine. I'm going to give this to her and tell her I want to adopt her. Where is Annie?
She's upstairs in her room, sir, writing another letter to her friends at the orphanage. I'll ask Drake to call her.
Damn.
You don't need to be nervous, sir. Annie's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Damn right she is, and I'm not nervous, and get her down here.
Yes, sir. Drake, Mr. Warbucks will see Annie now.
Miss Annie, Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Thank you, Mr. Drake. Hello.
Well, hello, Annie. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, sir. How are you?
Oh, fine.
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 Annie, the time has come for us to have a very serious discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
I was born into a very poor family in what they call Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. Both my parents died before I was 10, and I made myself a promise that someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I was 23, I'd made my first million. And in 10 years, I turned that into 100 million. Back then, that was a lot of money. Anyway, making money is all I've ever given a damn about. And I have to tell you, Annie, I was ruthless to those I climbed over to get to the top. Because I've always believed one thing. You don't need to be nice to those you meet on the way up if you're not coming back down again. But lately I've come to realize that no matter how many Rembrandts or Duesenbergs you own, if you don't have someone to share your life with, if you're alone, you might as well be broke and back in Hell's Kitchen. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of?
I guess not.
Damn. I picked up this thing for you at Tiffany's yesterday.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. You're so kind to me.
I had it engraved.
Oh. Gee.
Yeah, it's a silver locket. I noticed that old broken one you always wear, and I said to myself, I'm going to get that kid a nice new locket.
Thank you, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Now let's just take this old one off.
No! Please don't take my locket off. I don't want a new one.
What is it, Annie? What's the matter?
This locket. My mom and dad left it with me when they left me at the orphanage. There was a note, too. They're coming back for me. And I know being here with you for Christmas, being real lucky, but I don't know how to say it. The one thing I want more than anything else in the world is to find my mother and father, and to be like other kids, folks my own.
Annie, it'll be okay. I'll find your parents for you. I'll get her a brandy.
Miss Annie, you just see. If anyone can find your parents, Warbucks is the man.
Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father if he has to pull every political string there is to pull, up to and including the White House.
The League of Nations.
If he should need the FBI, then he will have the FBI with all the favors that he's done. J. Edgar Hoover owes him one, and then the midnight orchestra, till not a soul is left unturned. He will search everywhere, and you'll find them, I swear. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
Annie, let me have your locket.
But Mr. Warbucks, I just told you.
I understand, but it could be our best clue. We'll have the FBI trace where it was bought, and then they can find out who bought it.
Oh, okay. And maybe the FBI should let me know, too.
Annie, don't be surprised if you meet your mother and father within a couple of days.
Really?
Really.
Oh boy, I gotta write a letter to the kids about this.
What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. Though you won't be an orphan for long.
And Mr. Warbucks says that I'll be meeting my mother and father in a couple of days. So, now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby, baby.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Annie. On America's favorite radio program, the Occident Hour of Smiles, starring your old softie, Bert Healy. Now, Oliver Warbucks, I understand you're conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents.
Yes, Bert Healy. I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Drop page. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any person who can prove they are Annie's parents.
Wow!
Wow! So Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station, WEAS New York, or directly at
my home, Bert Healy. At my home! At my home, Bert Healy. 987 5th Avenue, New York, New York.
That's 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all new Occident toothpaste with Miracle L64 to fight bad breath for letting me appear here this evening. And I just did a damn commercial! I've never endorsed a product in my life! This is an outrage! I don't know how I broke
Thank you. So Annie's parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting for you. So get in touch right away, you hear?
Hey, Mr. Healy, isn't it time once again for the lovely Boylan sisters?
It most certainly is, Wacky. Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say Occident.
O-X-I-D-E-N-T.
The toothpaste of the stars.
To make your teeth Hollywood bright.
So for all of the Hour of Smiles family, Ronnie, Connie, Lonnie, and Bonnie, the lovely Boylan sisters, Fred McCracken,
And Wacky.
this is
Jimmy Johnson, radio's only national announcer.
This is Bart Healy saying, ha ha ha. Hey ho, man, hey dapper Dan, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be both grumbly, they stand out the file, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear, and not from head to toe, that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a walk, remember you're never fully dressed without a smile. This is your old song. This is Healy's boy, Bert. Saying until next week, same time, same station. Bonsoir, buenas noches, good night, buenos Aires. Oh gosh, I almost forgot. Good night.
Holy cow, Annie's on the radio. Coast to coast, she's famous. Thank you. Wish I was on the radio.
Nah, not me. Who wants to be on the dumb old radio?
I do. So for all the Hour of Smiles family, this is Bert Healy saying, ha 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 ha. Hey
happiness in here!
Oh, Miss Hannigan.
What are you doing up?
Annie was on the radio.
Yeah, I heard. Next thing you know, they'll be making a musical about her. Clean up this mess!
Miss Hannigan, my...
What? Ow!
She never listens.
$1,000 reward. $50,000 reward, but I couldn't do for $50,000. God, I hate that Annie so much you'd think I was her mother. What?
Pardon me, ma'am, but are you the lady that runs this here orphanage?
Yeah. Well, I'm scared. Something could have happened to her.
Oh, hush, Cheryl, hush. It's gonna be okay. She's gonna be ours again. Ma'am?
What do you want?
Oh, we had terrible troubles back then, ma'am. We had to head north to Canada. Canada. We had to leave a baby behind on your front doorstep.
Our little girl. Our Annie.
You're Annie's parents?
Please, nothing's happened to her.
I can't believe it. Annie's parents? Where'd you say you come from again?
Oh, it's a little farm up in Canada.
Manitoba.
Where they have lots of little chickens. and ducks.
Ducks.
And geese.
Oh, you should see all the geese.
And roosters. Gotcha, sis.
God, I never would have known it was you in 100 years.
Fooled you, Aggie, and we're gonna fool that robot too.
Get us those 50,000 big ones.
I know it's gonna be the best bunko job ever, sis. I know this guy right out of jail who can doctor up any paperwork we need. Birth certificates, driver's licenses. But we're gonna need your help, sis, for the little details that'll help us pull this off.
I could help you. A lot. But what's in it for me, Ralph?
It's a three-way split, Aggie.
Half. Half!
All right, half. Right down the middle. But we gotta do it fast, sis. Gotta give him some of that old rooster razzle dazzle. In and out, 2-3 minutes tops. Grab the kid, grab the cash, and get out of town.
Yeah, the kid. Annie. That's the problem. What are we gonna do with her afterwards?
That ain't no problem, sis.
When the rooster wants something to disappear, it disappears.
For good.
Rooster.
For good. Come on, Aggie. Grab the kid, grab the cash, and me and Lil will meet you.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Lofty campaign promises. All we have heard from Franklin Delano Roosevelt and his so-called brain trust is a great deal of high-flown talk and virtually no action. In a country racked with misery, poverty, and unemployment, it is deeds we want from the White House, not words. In short, Mr. President, if you are listening, we are tired of your fireside chats.
Criticism, damn it, nothing but criticism.
I know.
It's awful. Did anybody see the Washington Post this morning?
My friends, I say again, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Franklin, you've already been elected.
Every cloud has a silver line. You're never fully dressed without a smile.
Frankly, all of Bernie's friends.
Oh, thank you, Louis. Show them in.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Oliver, good of you to have come. Well, who's this we have here?
This is my good friend Anne.
Annie.
Yes, she so wanted to meet you, I just couldn't resist bringing her along, just to say hello.
Of course, the little girl who sang so beautifully on the radio last night.
Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? You're as lovely as you sounded on the radio.
Thank you, President Roosevelt.
Well, shall we begin?
Annie, if you'll wait outside.
Oh, no. Oliver, let Annie stay. Having a child on hand will keep us on our best behavior. Now, Oliver, since you speak for those happy few Americans who have any money left, I'd like to begin with your views on matters.
Well, in the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of our country is business. Yes, and for the good of you, the country, Wall Street, and me, we have to get my factories open again and the workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are 15 million Americans out of work and nearly 50 million with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment is not our worst problem. The dispatches from Germany are becoming more and more disturbing each day. There could be war.
Germany? Hell, we got people starving in this
Harold,
country.
I know that. But in the long run,
Cordell, for the moment people are starving, there is no long run.
Problem is, it's all happening at once. Stock market just took another nosedive.
Sit-down strikes, riots.
Floods, dust storms.
The FBI still hasn't caught Al Capone. Well, at least we're all agreed on one thing. The situation is hopeless and just getting worse.
Henry, I'd like to see those figures.
The sun will come out tomorrow. That's your body.
Quiet, little girl. Harold, what we got, Annie? No, that's all right. Go ahead, my dear. It's still free country.
Just thinking about tomorrow. Clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's none. When I stop the day, let's cry and lonely. I just stick up my chin and grin and say, but you'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow.
Harold Nickies, stand up. What? You heard me. Stand up. Up. Now, Harold, sing. Yeah, sing like Annie. I've decided if my administration's going to be anything, it's going to be optimistic about the future of this country. Now, sing. No, I can't. Sing.
The sun come out tomorrow.
Harold.
On a dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow. Please bring the color and sorrow till there's none.
I'll still open the president. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin, up my chin and grin and say, what? Republicans, Oliver, say, about tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always
Miss Farrell, I'm afraid there's still no sign of Mr. Warbucks and Miss Annie.
Drake, look at all these questionnaires. Do you realize I've talked with 617 women who've claimed that they were Annie's mother, and 619 men who said that they were her father? That makes, let me see,
1,236.
all liars. Drake, I never realized there were so many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan.
Some of them were from the Bronx, miss.
We're back!
Where are they, Miss Farrell? Where are all the people?
They're gone. Come and gone. I'm sorry, dear, but they were all liars and fakes after nothing but the $50,000.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry.
Gee, I thought for sure somebody was going to be my mother and father.
Mr. Warbucks, this has just come by special messenger from the FBI.
Ah, finally. Elliot Ness has traced Annie's locket manufacturer in Utica, New York. Says that this type of locket was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
Type of locket?
Yes, over 90,000 were made and sold.
90,000.
Yes, I'm afraid the gist of this is that Ness doesn't feel there's a chance in a million of tracing your parents through the locket. I'm sorry, Annie.
Gee, that's okay. I mean, you did the best you could. And if you can't find them, nobody can. Anyways, I guess the kid can get along without folks. You didn't turn out so bad. You got everything. All them Duesenbergs hanging on the wall and everything.
Grace, do you have those legal papers I gave you the other day?
Yes, sir. I'll get them right away.
No, wait. I'd like you to stay for a moment. Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Well, yes or no?
If I can't have my real mother and father, there's no one in the world I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Grace!
Yes, sir.
Call Justice Brandeis and ask him to come over and sign those adoption papers.
Yes, sir.
Grace, tell Mr. Pugh we're going to have a house full of guests. We'll need flowers.
Flowers.
Caviar.
Caviar.
Champagne.
Champagne! I'm fine.
Now, Annie, this isn't just going to be any old adoption. It's going to be a celebration. And you can have anyone in the world you want to come to it. So who do you want? Babe Ruth? Johnny Rockefeller? Madam Shanghai Shek. Now, she's a lot of fun.
Well, I guess I'd like Miss Farrell here. And Mr. Drake. And Mrs. Pugh, Cecile, Annette, Mrs. Greer. And I guess I'd like everybody here.
Yes, that's who I'd like to. Great!
Yes, sir.
Tell the staff to get spiffed up. We're going to be guests at Annie's adoption party.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the kids.
It'll be 3 past their bedtime. But I'll tell you what, we'll let everyone out from the orphanage tomorrow for a big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan, too.
Miss Hannigan, too. Why not?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone is getting, and these are your words, sir, spiffed up for the party.
Good. Well, I think Annie and I should get spiffed up as well. Grace!
Yes, sir.
Put Annie in one of them. Why, Grace, that's a very pretty dress.
Thank you, sir.
Have Annette put Annie in one of those new dresses and have Cecile do something with her hair. I don't know. Take her upstairs and gussy her up.
Yes, sir. Gussy her up. Gussy her up.
Gussie her up. Gussie her up.
Annie. Annie. Annie.
Everything's humming now.
Hum, 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 hum. Time
happiest night of my life. Annie! And I'm the luckiest man in the world.
I'm what I said.
Together forever. We're tying a knot. They never can sever. I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue. I don't need anything but you. You wrap me around that cute little finger. You've made life a song. You've made me the singer.
And once I'm back into you,
Anything but you.
yesterday was plain awful.
Awful. You can say that again.
Yesterday was plain awful.
But that's then.
I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas, but nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything but you.
Papa needed his mother.
Homer needed his shop. Orville needed his brother.
Poor house, ego, kerplop. Two more times, the happiest pair now. Like riding on down, and walking on air now. And it was not for you, nothing true.
I don't need anything, anything.
I don't need
Excuse us, folks. We don't mean to interrupt, but... Oh, there she is, Cheryl. There's our Annie.
Who are you?
Honey, where are your mom and dad?
Mudge is the name. Ralph Mudge. And this here's my wife, Shirley.
Yes, well,
You never knew it, dear, but you're Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge.
We had fallen on terrible times back then, Annie. We had to head north to Canada. Had a chance to work on a farm.
But we couldn't bring along no baby.
Oh, we loved you, honey, but we had to leave you behind.
Mr. Mudge, is it? We've seen a number of people claiming to be in...
Proof, I expect you'll be needing proof. I have my driver's license, right there. And I have Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl, name, Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, New York, October 28th, 1922.
October 28th. That's my birthday.
It was in her notes, sir.
Well, yes, I know that, but I still don't see it.
Please, sir, you've got to believe us. We got on the Greyhound this afternoon and went straight to the orphanage to fetch our Annie. The nice lady there told us that our baby was up here.
Oh, Annie, all the years I dreamed of holding you in my arms again.
Mr. Mudge, on the night that Annie was left at the orphanage, was there a...
Here's something you wouldn't know. The night we left her at the orphanage, we left her with half a silver locket. And we kept the other half for ourselves.
Annie's wearing it.
And look, here's the half that we kept. That's it for her.
Thank God, Ralph, she's our Annie.
She is.
She seems to be.
Well, if you don't mind, we best be getting along. We'll be taking Annie with us.
Take her?
No.
Now, Mr. Mudge, what about the money?
The money? Well, gee, we ain't got much, but you're more than welcome to whatever we do have.
You haven't heard that I've offered a certified check for $50,000 to anyone that can prove that they're Annie's parents?
Check, huh? No, we don't know nothing about no check. Anyway, we don't want no money.
Right. You don't want no money for Annie.
But on the other hand, Cheryl, remember that little pig farm out in New Jersey? Well, with $50,000, we can afford to buy that pig farm and raise Annie right in the country with fresh air and fresh eggs
and fresh ham.
And fresh ham. Certified, huh? All I gotta do is make it up to myself.
Yes, that's correct. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes, well, you don't mind if Annie stays here till tomorrow morning, Christmas, and then you can come pick up Annie and the check.
Oh.
Problem?
No, sir, no, not at all. Whatever you prefer. I guess we should be getting back to our hotel now. Goodbye, Annie, honey. Until tomorrow, when you'll be spending the rest of your life with us.
Goodbye, Annie. Love.
Pardon me, Toots. And, Merry Christmas.
Season's greetings, one and all.
Oh, well, this is wonderful news.
Oh, yes, wonderful, sir.
Annie has found her parents, and they seem to be a very nice couple.
You're lucky, Annie.
Right. I'm lucky. Just think. A pig farm.
Lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, that Mr. Mudge, I know I've seen him before. I just can't remember where or when, but I have the strangest feeling he's not who he says he is.
I could have... Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Annie. Merry Christmas, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
Yes, well, my folks are coming for me, of course. So I thought I'd just wait for them here. Guess they'll be taking me out to the country. You'll see me sometime, won't you?
Oh, yeah. I'll be seeing you.
You're up early, too.
Well, we've been up all night, and we've had quite a time of it. FBI men coming and going. Annie, did you know that President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
Yes. Now, I have something difficult to tell you, and the President is going to help me tell it to you.
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas, Annie. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too, sir.
Franklin?
Yes. Annie, earlier this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. Through the paper and handwriting on your note, he succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, we already know that. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear, they aren't your parents. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett? Where are they?
Annie, your parents passed away many years ago.
You mean they're dead?
Yes, dear.
So I'm an orphan after all, like all the other kids.
Are you all right, Annie?
Yes, because I guess I always knew that my folks were dead. Because I knew they loved me, and they knew they would have come for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
I love you too. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Atta girl, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
The birth certificate could easily have been forged. But the thing is, they knew about the locket.
A locket? That's your key?
But nobody knew about that except for us, and the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the orphanage.
Miss Hannigan, I am delighted to meet you.
Same here. And I've known you anyway. You're the Oliver Warbucks, right?
Oh, yes. Now, let me introduce you to everyone. Now, you know my secretary, Grace Farrell, of course.
Yes.
And this is the President of the United States. Sure. And this is my butler, Grace.
Hi, kids. Hi, Annie. Look, kids. There's Christmas presents here for all of us. Oh, my goodness.
Mr. Warbucks, this has just come from the FBI.
Comes the dawn. Now it all fits together.
Annie, come see this.
Leaping lizards, who would have guessed?
Show it to the President.
Sir, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Show them in.
With pleasure, sir.
Franklin, shall I call for your coffee?
Oh, no, I don't know. I can wait.
Good morning.
Well, good morning.
And, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry, 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 merry.
Thank you, Grace.
There she is, Cheryl. Our little girl.
Your little girl.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hello, dear.
Well, we don't mind, we don't mean to keep you on Christmas and all. We just came to fetch Annie and her suitcase.
Oh, allow me, allow me.
Thank you. Oh, and the check.
Oh, the check. I'd almost forgotten the check. Certified check for $50,000.
Certified.
Certified.
Paid in the order of Ralph Mudge.
Read it again.
Paid in the order of... The jig is up.
Yes, the jig is up, Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as...
Brewster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Now, Franklin, I believe that fraud is a federal offense and that your Secret Service has the power to arrest.
Yes, Oliver, they certainly do. Drake, will you turn them over?
Yes, sir.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La, 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La, 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 la.
So long for Warbucks. And this woman's their accomplice. Arrest her too, please.
Me? I ain't never even seen these two till yesterday.
Oh, come on, Miss Aggie.
Yes, sis, if me and Lil's going down, so is you.
Mr. Warbucks. Oliver. Come on, I ain't never done nothing to you.
The jig is up.
Annie. Annie. Tell him how good and kind and sweet I always was to you.
I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan. Remember the one thing you always taught me? Never tell a lie.
Rat! Let me let you in on a little secret. I never liked you. I never liked any of you either.
Well, girls, for us, and maybe for all of us, this could be the beginning of a wonderful new life together. I know the depression's depressing,
The carols are still, the stores aren't filled,
and windows are minus their dressing,
carols don't sing, the fences aren't thin.
and I've heard a terrible rumor, no goodwill, no cheer, but we'll get a new deal for Christmas this year.
The snowflakes are rising and falling, and no lemon cakes, no peppermint sticks.
And all through the land folks are bawling.